friends at home. In this video, I will be going over your Chapter 8 math review with you. Tomorrow, we will be taking our Chapter 8 math test, and so it's always important that we do a review of everything we learned so that you can study tonight and make sure that you are ready for your test tomorrow. Here in the classroom, all of our face-to-face friends are getting this page torn out and ready. Since you have your book at home with you, you don't have to tear this page out, but if you would like to, by all means do. If you do tear this page out, as we have done in the classroom, please make sure you put your name on it. This way, if it accidentally falls out of your folder, we'll know whose it is. Okay? So, Drew, you've got your hand up. Do you have a question? Oh, well, we're going to go through it together. All right? So, here we go. Somebody's humming, so I'm going to wait for that to stop. We're looking at number 1 on page 325. And number 1 says, what addition fact does the model show? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 purple dots. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 orange dots. And it's addition, so it's 9 plus 8. Did anyone see a 9 plus 8 sentence here? Beckett? D. So this model is showing 9 circles plus 8 circles equals 17 circles. Good job. Moving over now to number 2, it says, what addition fact does this model show? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red circles. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue circles, and it's addition, so we are adding. Does anybody see a 9 plus 6 equation? Noah? C. Excellent. This model is showing 9 plus 6 equals 15. Number 3 says, Tim Kokendorfer has 14 blocks. There are 6 red blocks and the rest are blue. So how many are blue? Now, on the test, it will be up to you to decide how you want to solve. You know he has 14 altogether and 6 are red. So what's the difference? Since we're doing a review, I will show you what I would do. So I would draw out 14 blocks, and in this case, I'll just do circles so that it's quick and easy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 all together. And it says 6 of them are red, so I would mark 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So those are my red. And then how many are blue? That would be how many are left over. So would you count with me so we can figure out how many are blue? Let's count together. 1, 2, I only hear a couple of you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So out of the 14, if 6 are red, then 8 are blue. So you should color in the 8. All right, looking at number 4, it says add. Now you can add in whatever way you choose. You can use your fingers. You can draw a model. You could use your doubles plus 1, whatever helps you. I love using doubles plus 1. So I would look at this problem, and in my mind I would say, I know that 6 plus 6 is 12 because that's a double. So if 6 plus 6 is 12 and 7 is 1 more than that, then 1 more than 12 would have to be 13. So my answer that I fill in is 13. If you don't like using the doubles method, you could just draw out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and count them. There's no wrong way to help you get to the answer, okay? It's whatever works best for you. If you want to hold up 6 fingers, okay, and start with 7 because that's your bigger number, and then say 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, do that. God gave you fingers, why not use them? So it'll be up to you to decide It'll be up to you to decide the best way that your brain can solve those problems, okay? There's no wrong way to solve it as long as you get the correct answer. Does that make sense? So you do whatever you got to do. Count your toes if you want to. Just get the correct answer. Let's look at number 5. We're talking about Sarah. And Sarah has 9 green apples. Yum. She has the same number of green apples as red apples. So how many apples does she have? Well, if she has 9 green and she has the same amount of red, how many red does she have, Faith? What's the same as 9? Blake? Okay, but how many red does she have? She has 9 because 9 is the same as 9. And our doubles, 9 plus 9 equals what? Beckett? 18. 9 plus 9 is 18. So I'll fill in 18. Now I knew that quickly because I know my doubles. I listened to my doubles rap and I listened to my dancing doubles song, so I know my doubles. If I didn't know my doubles, I could draw it out. I could draw 9 and 9 more and then count them up. I could use my fingers. Okay, so however you get to the answer is your choice. Just make sure you get there. Okay? Number 6, what addition fact does the model show? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 purple circles. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 orange. And it says addition, so we are adding. So we're looking at 9 plus 4. Does anyone see an equation that shows 9 plus 4, Serafina? A. So this model shows that 9 plus 4 equals 13. Let's flip now on to the back, Blake. We're looking at number 7. And it says, what addition fact does the model show? So we count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yellow. And it's addition, so we're adding. Does anyone see an answer that shows 8 plus 9? Lillian? D. 8 plus 9 equals 17. So this model shows us 8 circles plus 9 circles equals 17 circles altogether. Now, Connor, for number 8, it says choose 2 ways to solve. So if you only choose one way to solve, you're going to get half a point off because you have to pick 2 answers. So 5 plus 8, we got to show 2 ways to solve it. So one way would be to cut this 8 in half and make it 4 and 4, right? So then we would have 5 plus 4 plus 4. So I see that here, 5 plus 4 plus 4. So that's one way. Now, excuse me, Connor, why are you blurting? In this classroom, we raise our hands if we want to share an answer, okay? Now, if I look at the next one, here they took the 8 and they broke it into 5 plus 3 plus 5, so that works. Now, let's check these ones just to make sure. Here we have 5. Well, 2 plus 3 is only 5, not 8, so that one doesn't work. And then here we have 5 plus 2 plus 8. Well, we've got 5 and 8. We can't just bring a 2 in, so that one doesn't work. So your answers are A and B. All right, looking at number 9, we're finding the sum. Remember, when we are finding the sum of 3 addends, we always circle 2, add them first, then add in the third. So what 2 numbers would you like to add first, Drew?
9 plus 2.
Okay, we could do 9 plus 2, and what would that give us?
11.
Plus 1 more would be?
12.
12. I like to make a 10, so I would go 9 plus 1 is 10. Just a moment. All right, so I would say 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 2 is a 10 and 2 ones is 12. I'm sorry, someone's humming. Please, please, boys and girls, stop making me stop teaching because you are not following the rules. We don't hum in the middle of a lesson. It's distracting for people that are trying to learn. So this one says find the sum What I would do for this one, adding up 7 and 9, I could either draw a picture, I could use my fingers, or I like to make a 10. So I would say, okay, if I take this 7 and make it 6 plus 1, then I can add my 9 and 1, which would give me a 10. A 10 and 6 ones would be what, Faith? 16, you got it. So C would be our answer. Number 11, Blake says choose 2 ways to solve. So we're not just looking at one way here, we're going to look at 2 ways. So the first way here, it looks like they took 6, 7, 8, 9, and they broke the 9 into a 6 and a 3 and brought down their 7, so that one works. For B, looks like we have 10 and 9 and 7, so that one won't work. For this one, it looks like we have 3 plus 3, which is 6, plus 7, so that one won't work. But here, we have 10 plus 6, so what they did was they made this into 1 plus 6, combined the 9 and the 1 to make a 10, and added 6. So A and D are your answers for that one. Okay, looking at number 12, there are 6 blue cars and 7 red cars on the road. So I'm going to circle 6 blue, 7 red. How many cars are on the road in all? Well, I know 6 plus 6 is 12. So what would one more be, Sage? 13. You got it. So let's color in the 13. Now, boys and girls, I encourage you to take this home tonight. And not only do I encourage you to go back through each of the problems and go over them again, but show this to Mom and Dad and say, hey, Mom and Dad, could you draw a couple problems like this for me to practice? And do some practicing so that tomorrow when we take our test, it's easy, breezy, beautiful. Okay? Bye, friends at home.